Hi everybody, welcome to Monkey Island Madness. If you're watching the recording, this is recorded live over on Ustream TV. And when I'm talking to people, they're in a live chat while I'm streaming live. So I'll stop and answer questions or whatever. Today's kind of been show and tell day. I haven't actually produced anything worth having, but it's okay. I thought today I would show you my Midori collection. I truly believe that Midori's, planners, it's gotten to be a real sickness. But anyway, I'll start with my very first one. And I made it. I had seen them. I'd seen the real Midori, but I thought, well, I'm not sure if I would enjoy that. I'd always been a ring planner girl, and I love my ring planner, day timer. I'd had it. I literally have had my day timer 910111. I'll bet 35 years. And it still looks as good today, I think, as the day I got it. It has lasted. And compared to the pretty ones of today, I'll just show it real quick, because honestly, I've had this bad boy. This is my day planner. And the camera's a little close up. I mean, it's dirty and it's got cat hair on it. But I have used this for 35 years, and it's awesome. And I still use it. But then when I saw the Midoris, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like that. So I went to a thrift store, and I bought a black leather coat for $3. And I made these, well, I made more than these. Some of them I've sent out. But these are the first ones I made. And it's, most of you, I'm sure, are familiar with Midori. It's a leather cover. This one's real floppy, with an elastic binding system. So there's a attachment here on the back where the elastic is attached, and then you put the center of the book through the elastic. And you can go on YouTube and watch Midori, how to use a Midori forever. But this is one of the first ones I made. This is just lists. I'm a list maker. So I use it. Movies I want to see, books I want to see, books I have read. Yeah, so that's just my list collection. This is color inspiration in here. And I did, like, you know, just made myself a template for the color inspiration. And this one happens to have 3 in it. And then this is more drawing instruction as opposed to actually sketchbook. This is, you know, exercises to get better, to loosen up your hand, right brain, left brain. This was hand lettered, you guys. Not this one, but these were hand lettered. I do use my lettering guides for my lists. Jean, I'm a little anal about stuff like that, but I come by it just because of the business I was in. So this is just sketching instruction, things I want to remember, whatever. So, yeah. So I jump into these books here and there if there's something I want to remember. But these will stay forever. Yeah. So this is pretty much a dedicated book. Oops, my templates are sticking. So, and it's just got a Tim Holtz, live in the moment. little thing on it. These kind of annoy me on the Midoris because they grid upside down. That annoys me. And then these I keep in a Bible cover. So I can put other stuff with them, whether it's a lettering guide or this one. I don't keep a journal in anymore. This I cut up some page protectors, baseball cards, and I have stuff that I use in my journals just stuck in there for little pockets. But it's the same sort of binding system. Hey, look what I have. Sock monkeys. Aren't they cute? You just want to kiss them. So yeah, this is just, I mean, there's pieces of napkin in here, just everything. But this is just to keep junk that I use in my journals. Yeah. But it closes the same way, and this one has just a little charm that says create. And these go in the Bible cover, zip up, so it's ready to go. And then I can put all my pens and pencils and stuff like that in there. So those are my very first ones. And because of that, I decided I really liked Midori's. So the very next one I bought, I think, was the actual brown Midori. And this one I'm not using right now. They have a little zipper pocket that you can, I just keep the extra elastic and the paperwork that came with it. This is things about my house. Things I want to do, paint colors, whatever, you know. So this is just the house book. It's got measurements of the rooms. I still have some, like, a couple of the rooms I have wallpaper in. So if I'm going to go shopping for home, I would take this because it has the measurements of the windows, the room size, so I could pick out window coverings or whatever. So this one's not in use. And I make my own inserts. This is a homemade insert. It's got 25% cotton fiber paper in it. I don't know what I'll use it for. I might never. This one I made, and it's just got craft paper in it. But yeah, this is the original Midori. And I move in and out of them. Oh, Jean, you can buy those Bible covers. I have a couple of them. They're just to keep your Bible in. This is the other one I have, and I like it. And I have an actual cover for my Bible, too. But yeah, you can just buy these. I got them at Chapters is actually where I got this. Oh, look, another sock monkey. And some, hey, look at this. Money. You guys want some money? I have money. I don't know where I got this. I'll stick it in a journal someday. Who knows? Oh, and another thing I was going to tell you guys. I thought of it when I was at... Oh, here's a lettering guide that has... Oh, this one's hard to see. Well, maybe because of this behind it. This is made out of acetate, and it's got a whole bunch of different sizes on it. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I use this. And in here, there's what? Oh, some swatches. How unusual. I don't use these anymore. Maybe, yeah, I don't use these. So this could be thrown away. But you know how Patty had that, was using stripes today, which I love. I love stripes too. And this Bible cover, I put stuff in and out of. Like, this is just little drawings, little doodle drawings. I told you guys I had this stuff all over my house. I was so not kidding. And this is just like a checkbook cover. And this is a Sketch a Day book. Hey, there's Barb Owen's son. I got the face too thin, but that I did with Dee Dee. That was Dee Dee was drawing that, so I just drew along with Dee Dee. But that's Race Owen is who that is. Here's a mushroom, and see, I doodle on everything. I am OCD, Eileen. Don't be telling everybody like that. I guess I'm going out in the world and just showing it. Cupcake and a mushroom. And there's Race Owen and a bell. No, this wasn't Inktober. I don't know why I draw this stuff. Bells. There's a cute kitty cat. Now that was Inktober last year. That was Inktober last year. And that was Inktober last year. I am a little OCD. Alright, see, this is a list that needs to go in that other binder. This needs to go in here. So see, I got to fix that. I obviously haven't gotten in here in a while. This is an insert that I made for myself. Oh, here's some more drawings. How unusual for me. Drawing faces. You know what? I have a whole book of face drawing. I don't know where it is. But anyway, different angles of faces, stuff like that. Yeah. Ooh, there's some nice vellum. I need to get that out and use it. Okay, this was a fun exercise. It was just coloring. And who did this? I don't remember. Anyway, that was it. That was a fun thing. I'm not going to show that. Okay, I'll show it. That was, this is a drawing on the right side of the brain exercise, self-portrait. I don't think I look like that. But anyway, I guess maybe I do. And then just some doodles. There's some manga eyes in a hair braid. What I was doing, I have no clue. This is something I really do want to finish. This was a blending exercise from Paper and Lace Princess. It was a colored pencil tutorial. And the end drawing is so gorgeous. So I do want to finish this. But yeah. So, and then a pad of stickers. So there you go. And this actually is the cover for my everyday journal. This is the one I do every day that I've shown you guys before. Like today, for example, I'll write that Jessica left for the Mayo Clinic. You know, like I try and write down something every day that I'm grateful for. Things that I absolutely want to get done. And I would say this leather journal is by far my favorite. It's a Chic Sparrow, Creme Brulee, A5 extra wide, I believe. So, yeah. And this has my paint easel charm on it that Brenda Haley sent me. So I love this. But yeah, this cover is, right now it won't fit, but that's 2 years worth of junk. I mean, I can force it, but I just have not. But next month, this goes away. I will have filled it all up to the very last page. There will not be one page left blank in here if I keep going in here. So, Yeah. So that's the cover that goes with that journal. Now the rest, oh, I was going to talk about this real quick. In Patty's stream today, she had that lined paper that I guess she had printed. I missed the beginning of the stream, so I didn't see, but I heard her say later that that was just copy paper. So I wondered if she had copied that off on the printer. And I've done that. I don't know if you noticed on, let me see here, on my everyday journal. I use checker boxes at the end of every day. So I could color that in on the graph paper, or this is on a piece of a label paper, which Dee Dee was talking about yesterday. She was making stamps on this stuff, and I have gobs and gobs of this left from my printing days. You can make yourself a strip if you color lines like this on the paper, put it down on your cutting mat, get your metal ruler and your X-Acto. I actually have little ticks on this one, so I'll just use them. And cut yourself a checkerboard border so you could use it in your art or whatever. I happen to draw this, but you could print it out on your printer or anything. And then you can make it as wide or as narrow as you want. So there you go. I was going to show you guys that sometime. Hi, Jen. How's everything in Oz today? So anyway, I was just going to show you guys that you can make yourself checkerboard borders on label material just by drawing the straight lines all the way down, and then you can do them in any color. You want green ones? Make green ones. Jean would make green ones. Eileen would make pink ones. Geez, I've got stuff all over the floor. Jen, you came in. I'm doing one of the ladies asked to see all my leather or Midori style journal covers. And now they're bugging me that I'm all OCD and stuff. They're so rude, but yeah. I might have a problem here. And here are the other, some more that are regular traveler notebook size. I guess I could measure that for you guys if you're not familiar. I think most of you, it's going to be hot there. I think most of you are familiar with the Traveler's Notebook. This is 8 3/4 inches long, and this is going to be rough, but let's just say 4 3/4 inches wide when it's folded up. And then when it's opened up, it just lays flat like that. And I'll quickly show you. Okay, I made the pocket folder myself. Pocket Full of Vintage has the tutorial how to make the little pocket things. And there's a pocket here. There's a pocket here at the edge. This would, you know, pocket there, pocket there. I think it's 6 pockets. So that's 2. Pocket here, pocket here, pocket there, and pocket there. You can fit a lot of junk in there, hey? See, Jen understands. Jen gets me. Thank you, Jen. I'm so glad you came in. You can keep Eileen in order now. And this is just stuff, I don't know what I was doing. Just little drawings. There's some Zentangle. You guys say, this is not organized. Look at this. This is a dang mess. Just little doodles. See, this is a stencil design. See Gene Stream. Oh, and that's an idea that I want to incorporate in my journal next time. And then little cards, Project Life, Go USA. I'll put that in like that. So anyway, and this is essentially all a Midori's Traveler's Notebook is. This is the Pan Am version. It's navy blue. I love this. They smell, I mean, the smell of leather is just so awesome. So that's another thing about them that is just so nice. I mean, you can't really see the wear marks on them. They're just, I could do anything to this. This is going to last forever. So anyway, how you put them together is this one has a bookmark that I don't use. There's a piece of elastic. Two. I only use the top one. Put your pocket folder in like this. The center of the fold is what connects it, or what holds it. Put a, okay, this is Creative Illustration and Beyond. See, I've got more doodles. Here's some borders. And more paper for me to draw on later. This one is stapled. This is a Midori one. This is an actual Midori insert. So it's going to be my center one. I just feed it through the elastic. And it's in the book now. Okay. This one, I only have one other book in this one. And it's empty. Take a piece of elastic and thread it through one side of the book. And if I wanted to add another one, I would put the book in here and then put it on this side of the book. I'll show you in a minute. I'll have one already made up, I'm sure. So, put the little bookmark back in. And the charm on this one, I think I just picked up at Michael's. It's like a little cameo thing. We I could put little pictures in there. I just like it because it looks old-fashioned. Okay, that's another one, Midori size. This one I bought. I got it on Amazon, and the company is ZYLC, I believe. We'll see if there's anything in here that tells me. And the charm on it is a little jacks. I like little jacks. This, I'm not using this one right now, so everything in it is empty. This one has a calendar in it, but I don't use it for that. And a lined insert. I don't know where I got this insert, actually. I don't know where I got these inserts, but I just slapped some canceled postage on the cover. But this one was, this is a lot less expensive, and this one actually came with a personal size, which I didn't get out. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this one these came together. You get all three pieces for very cheap. And it smells okay, but it's a much rougher leather, and you can see the scuff marks on it. But if you want to give Midori a try and see if it's something you would enjoy, yeah, these are pretty nice little Traveler's Notebook covers. And I'm pretty sure it's ZYLC if you're interested. And if I don't like the orange elastic, I can switch that out. This one happens to be a little tight, but I do like my Jack's charm. But then it also came with this little personal size, and I just added this little tiny baby journal. One of the fibs sent me this, and I'm embarrassed that I don't remember who it is. Maybe there's an initial. That's Janice. Janice Johnson sent me that little tiny journal charm. So it stays on this, and then a flip-flop. And then in here, oh, this is my, these are stamps that I can color and use in my artwork. They're actually rubber stamps that I just stamped out on vellum, so I can color them and use them in art, or use them in my journal or whatever. And all I did was tape some sheet protector material down with washi to make a little pocket for these to slide into. So, yep. So I've just got a bunch of different postage. I think I did this when I sent all that stuff to Carrie, actually. And there's some that I've already got colored. Yeah, that was from Janice. And then I also have the zipper pocket for the personal size. I don't have the Midori personal size. I haven't ordered it. And I probably am not gonna. I mean, but this also came with the pen case. This was, all three came together, and I want to say it was like 30 bucks. It was very reasonable. It was not very much money at all. I'm just going to stick the extra elastic in the pocket. This is the only like, I don't, what do they call this? They don't call it personal size. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, but these all came as a package. Okay. Here's another Midori size one. I also made this out of just an old piece of leather that I had around here. This might have been like the second one I made, just to see. And this has some techniques in it. How to make faux leather, and oh, more doodles. Can you imagine? God, I need my head examined. Yeah, just a bunch more doodles. Yeah, there's something wrong with me. So, and that one I also just have a Tim Holtz charm thing on. Capture life's moments. This is another one I made. I love this one. I like the size. It's a wallet size. This one goes in my purse. So in this one, and there's another lettering guide. Alright, receipts I have back here. And I use this one a lot like a wallet. So I have a grocery list here. I just kind of painted some papers, so if I'm on the go and want to doodle, I've got pages prepared ahead. And then this is just, oh, I've got some Peerless back here. So, because this is in my purse, so it goes with me. And I like this. And it's just got one of the little things on here, charms that says Inspire. So, that's just my little wallet. I'll set that one over there because it's got to go back. And then y'all know that Jonna, as part of a fundraiser, had sold these Midori size. And I bought these. I bought a bunch of these from Jonna when she was raising money. And my granddaughters have them and everything. So I don't use these right now, but I do love them. I mean, they're so pretty. Look at, they're so well done. They're material with complementary material inside. They're just so pretty. And look at a sock monkey one. Hi, Mac. So this one has the Midori, or the monkey Suck Monkey cover with a red polka dot inside. How pretty is that? And this is, I've got some mail in here. Oh, this was I left my Stick It Down challenge in here. Remember when we did that, you guys? The Stick It Down challenge? That was so much fun. So this was my Stick It Down. I'll flip through real quick. Oh, I forgot. This is so awesome. I love the Stick It Down challenge. And then I put the, like, that's the number. Here's the prompts. And for those of you who are new, the sisters, the Scrappy Camper sisters, Jonna and Darcy, when they did one of these journal covers on their stream, this was a challenge that they gave to all of us. So there were, how many? There were 60 things that we had to find, kind of like a scavenger hunt, and put in your Stick It Down book. So, this was the Stick It Down. And then on here I wrote the page number that it's on, and then on the actual page I wrote which one it was. So, yeah. So it ended up just being like a Stick It Down book, you know, just find it and stick it in the book. Yeah. Yeah, it's a scavenger hunt. I would love to do another one. It was so much fun. Because then I just started collecting up stuff and sticking it down. Like, there's no number on here. I mean, it might have met one of the requirements, but I didn't count it. Here's 49, for example. Number 49 was the hold edge from a piece of notebook paper. So that was the Stick It Down challenge. Number 24 was, and there's a bookmark from now. Number 24 was, use the next bag from chips or bag you have, cut out a piece and stick it down. So this was off of a, well, there's a potato chip one, and then the top from a Pringles. Here was number 8. Number 8 was, pull a page out of the local newspaper, cut something interesting out, and stick it down. So, oh, this is a cool one, because this is the Oklahoma City bombing. This was probably right, well, it was April 13th, right around the anniversary, and there's a tree down there that made it through the bombing. The actual bombing was the 19th, so this was lead up to that. So that's the article about the survivor tree. And if you've never been to the Oklahoma City Memorial, it is an unbelievably awesome thing. Gotta go get ready for work. Well, Jen, have a great day at work. There's my pretty granddaughters, Kayla and Courtney. I don't know what number 32 was. 32. Oh, take a picture of something or someone you love and stick it down. That's why they're in there. Yeah, so Stick It Down was a ton of fun. So that's another Midori size one there. And the charm on it is just a J. All right. This I just altered. Oh, I haven't altered it yet. I'm going to alter it to turn it into one, and those are the inserts for it. But this is just like a little cover that I had. But I'm going to go ahead and alter it, and its clasp will be a snap. So, yeah. Here's some inserts that were stuck in among this stuff. That's just an empty insert. Oh, this is an insert from a trip that I took up to Montana to see my dad. Actually, this is, yep, this is like a stick it down book from the trip when I went and saw my dad for Super Bowl Sunday a year ago. All the little junk that you collect on a trip, I just stuck it all in here. Huh. I'll have to get my Bronco memorabilia and stick it in there because I have Bronco memorabilia from that trip. All right, you guys, we are, in fact, getting close to the end. And the last leather cover I have is, I know, Jean, I told you it's a sickness. This one is just a leather cover for a composition book, which I don't have anything in it right now. And it doesn't smell as good as the Midori's. The one that smells the best, hands down, is my everyday journal. That Chic Sparrow, oh my god, that thing will make your mouth water. And then in my original books, these were the inserts that I've taken out. This is some art journaling that I've done. And I'm not a big art journaler, but I like this one because I use texture paste through a handmade stencil. And this feels like alligator skin. Great idea, Mac. Yes, so these are just, I don't know, I was just trying different techniques. This is early on when I very first started journaling. So this is all like texture, how to build up texture in your journaling. Stars can't shine without darkness. Now this is old stuff, you guys. Here's where those bricks in the background are textured. That's actually not joint compound, spackling that I dyed to look like the color of brick. And then these were just stamps that I colored and cut out. And the quote said, "We should all do what, in the long run, gives us joy, even if it's only picking grapes or sorting the laundry." Which, I like that. And this is just, I glued down a dryer sheet and then sprayed ink on top of it, and it just feels so cool. And that's just different products that I had. This, I wove the paper and probably went over it with a matte medium and then rubbed paint on it. So it, I don't know if you can see the texture, but it's really cool. That's just paper. Here's a book. This was inspired by Vicky. Just a little journal page. And this is just another one. And it says, "We grow neither better nor worse as we grow older, but more like ourselves." And this has texture on it. I really like texture. We all have a story to tell. And then I put this little thing in here, and I need to write in there. But all the pages are different sorts of textures. This was just Zentangle on, I actually think that's on tissue paper. And then the inks bled. I had the inks bleed. And then I did Zentangle on top of it. And I don't know what I did with this, but, oh, I know. You know how when you buy stencils and they have the little pieces that pop out? I glued all those little pieces on here and then covered over it with gesso. So when you feel this, it's just like, it's really, really textury. And this one is not done. Always believe something wonderful is about to happen. I just never finished that page. And then that was some of Artie Dar's homework. Insecta. So that's one of the little journals that came out. This again is a lot of texture. This is probably spackling through a stencil. I don't know if you can tell how textured it is. And this is just empty. It's just jelly printed paper. So those are just backgrounds ready to journal on. I don't know what I did with this cover. Nothing. Wrecked it. And I think these were just samples of different stencils and junk that I've got. Yeah, that's all it is. I was just messing with stencils. But this leathery paper feels really good. Alright, this was a little journal about a trip to Branson that Robert and I took. And we're going back there, I think. And then that's just an empty journal. Alright, what else? Alright, I'm sure there may be more around here. I just don't know where they're at. I'm just looking. And this I just made out of the scraps of the leather. I don't know that I'll ever do anything with it. It was really just scraps from paper and leather that I just put together. So that's it. I think that's all my journals. That's not too terrible bad, is it, you guys? When you put them on a shelf, it looks like a lot, though. I have to say that. Oh, it looks like a real lot. It is a lot. Who needs this many? In all honesty, who needs this many? But then they keep coming out with new ones. So it's like, oh man, I gotta get the new one. But I really don't. I have resisted. I haven't bought a new journal in a long, long time. So, yeah, that's good. Because I don't need to be buying more. I miss Artie Dar too, and I have not heard from her. I see her occasionally post stuff on Facebook. But yeah, I don't know. I know she had her house on the market, and yeah, I don't know what Artie Dar is doing. She's off being in love, and that there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. So now you guys have seen all my stuff. In case you've forgotten, you need to get yourself some. Okay? Just saying. Eileen, honestly, I look at this. I leave it right here. I look at this every day and laugh my head off. I love the monkey. I am definitely going to draw that monkey. I promise you. So, anyway, now you guys have seen all my stuff. I bet you I find more journals when I start looking around here. There might be some out in the front room. I don't know. It's craziness. Craziness around here, I'm telling you. What is what for? Angel Bug, what is what for? Oh, you mean the monkey butt powder? Well, the monkey butt powder, what is it for? It is strictly for my entertainment. That's what monkey butt powder is for. Anti-monkey butt. This is strictly for my entertainment. Eileen sent it to me in the mail. I got a package in the mail one day. I opened it up, and there's Lady Anti-Monkey Butt powder for me. And I honestly, I laughed so hard. I couldn't believe it. You know, I suppose it's anti-friction powder. So if your little butt gets chafed, I guess you could use it, but yeah. I would probably just send it to people who are a pain in my bottom. It's fabulous, I know that, and it sits here, so I look at it every day and laugh. So Laura, here, I could use this. That's going to be headed your way when I get your, well, I'll finish it tonight and try and get it off in the mail. I am going to try to get everything out in the mail this week. I really am. I've got 3 that I know I need to get out. So, yeah. No, 4. I forgot one. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, if you get some powder in the mail, you know what I've just said. Yeah, Eileen sent it to me. Eileen she is hysterical. The day I opened it, I couldn't believe it. I was in tears. And I laugh every day at it. Because there's something wrong with me. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording now. I'll chat with you guys a little bit longer. So anyway, thanks for coming. I hope I was in camera and everything's fine. But thanks for visiting the recording, and we'll catch you next time.